Here I'm going to teach you how to do the analysis for the climate graphs. So this is what your sheet looks like. What you'll need to do is you'll need to get your climate graph that you've made following that other video. And essentially, once it's all complete and done with your name, date on it, you're going to click on the three dots, copy the chart. All right, then you're going to paste it in. So that's Control V. And you want to paste it unlinked. This is important. Make sure you paste it unlinked because some of the stuff you're going to do afterwards is going to change the graph if you don't. So paste it. So you have these two columns to the right. What you're going to need to do is get some information. So you need to find the average temperature, the temperature range, the total precipitation, whether it is a summer or winter maximum for precipitation, and whether it's a continental or maritime climate. So to do that, it's pretty easy through Google Sheets. So the first thing you do to find out the average temperature is you highlight the column, you go to the functions, and you click average, and you hit enter. There, you've got negative 9.54, and you type in negative 9.54. For the temperature range, this is where you're going to do a little bit of a formula. So to do the formula to find out the temperature range, it's really easy. You just pick a blank cell and you type in the following. So I'm just going to do equal sign. Then you need to find the highest and the lowest temperature. So for Iqaluit, the highest temperature is 7.7. So you would type in, and now I'd always use the brackets because it'll be important later. So 7.7, close bracket, subtract, and then bracket again. And you're looking for the coldest temperature, in which this case it's negative 26.8. So you put negative 26.8, close bracket, hit enter, and you can see now that the temperature range is 34.5 degrees. So you go to your sheet, and the temperature range, it's 34.5 degrees. Now you're looking at the total precipitation. You click on the graph, you highlight, you go to the sum, and you just click sum. So the total precipitation for Iqaluit is 424. So then you'd go 424. Now, this is summer or winter maximum for precipitation. You look at the climate graph, you can see that the tallest bar in this case is in the summer. So that would make it a summer maximum. So then you can go back to your sheet and get rid of the part that says or winter. Right? I'm just going to go to this to show you. I'm going to strike through to show you I remove it. And you're going to look to see whether it's a continental or maritime climate. To understand what a continental difference between a continental or maritime climate is, a maritime climate has a temperature range of 25 degrees or less. In this case, the temperature range is 34 degrees. So that makes it definitely a continental climate. So I'm just going to go to the text and I'm going to strike through to show you. So in this case, as I'm looking at it, I've got all the numbers that I need right there. It's pretty straightforward. So if you don't paste it unlinked, so you see the climate graph here. On my other climate graph now I have the total precipitation and the average temperature. So that's why you want to make sure it's pasted unlinked. Otherwise, it will transfer over. Now, if you look at Vancouver, you can see that Vancouver, the difference between that is you've got the highest precipitation now is in the winter, so that would be a winter maximum. So often if you look at the range, you can see this one has a very steep curve, so that's a high temperature range of 34 degrees, big wide gap, whereas Vancouver is not so wide. So take a look again while you're doing this at the how to analyze, and I'm going to show you another reference real quick. You can find the rest of the analysis in the other video linked.